Hey everyone, Sadie says here, and okay, we will just get right into this. Whew. I was gonna say, hey everyone, Sadie says here, and I'm sure you recognize these things. Oh, my heart right now is pounding. Yeah, so the fruit pump station thing, the fruit shoot station, as my boyfriend suggests I call it, because I like fruit shoots. I lost my train of thought. Yes, so the reason I'm starting the episode here this time is for a number of reasons, actually. So I'm sure you can remember last episode we decided we would build our base behind this because it was, you know, nice and flat and everything. We're close to ember forests, water, stuff like that. Right, these guys are showing exactly my issue. I'm not sure how many robot issues we're gonna have here. And if you remember a few episodes ago, we headed up there because we found the autumn forest. Look at that cow, he just doesn't care. If you can remember, we didn't find any robots while we were up there. And I've watched a few videos from other people, and they say that you can get like bits high above ground, it doesn't spawn any robots. So I'm wondering if rather than it being a bug that we didn't find any robots, that maybe they just don't spawn up there, because in that case, obviously, for obvious reasons, I might actually prefer to build the base up there. Yeah, I figured what we could do today is just have a look up there and see if when running around we encounter any robots, or if that's classed as like a high region where you don't encounter any. I mean, the thing is, that's quite a big space. Like, some of the people I were watching, they were more on like small kind of areas for like, basically it was to stop the robots spawning and stuff. But I think if we did build a farm up there, we probably would end up having robots spawn, we'd have to defend ourselves. So another thing that I wanted to do today is test out this thing, where apparently if you only plant so many when you only plant so many of a crop, it doesn't trigger raids. And I want to see if there's like a specific distance, because the one thing I haven't been able to find is what distance there needs to be between crops or little mini farms in order for you to not trigger raids. So that's a little bit of a thing that I'd like to find out. I did read somewhere that it could be 256 blocks, which is like a whole stack of these. I just realized, no, I was supposed to bring scrap wood to measure that out. But yeah, I forgot the scrap wood, so we're gonna have to use something else. Okay, we did it. Oh, yeah, okay. This higher up thing isn't gonna work, but can you see that over there? I think that might be some cotton. In which case, that would be beautiful, because this would be another autumn forest. Seriously, why are all the autumn forests in my world high up? Like, it's such hard work trying to get up here all the time. And it is. It's an autumn forest right next to a burned forest. Guys, it couldn't have been more perfect, honestly. But speaking of cotton, I was actually going to make another bit of a mission for us to head back to our original forest to get some more cotton. Because if you remember last episode, I said we ran out because we just had so many car seats built and everything in the beds. I wanted us to try and see if we could find some cotton so we could craft the garments that we've got. I hear another one. There he is. There's two. I didn't realise I was just one hit off. My bad. Well. What the hell? Oh, glitched into the ground. That was bizarre. Well, I guess I'm heading back up there. I can't remember what I was saying. I lost track of thought. Guess I will see you when I'm back up there then. Can you see my bag all the way up there? Anyway, what I was getting to before is if we could make the garments, I think. Was that where I was? Yeah, let's just go with that. So, because I'd really like to see what garments we can make, and then obviously cotton's just pain to get anyway. I don't know how long the respawn timer is in the game. I have... Where do you think you're going? I don't think so. You stay right there. What the hell? Ah, don't stop. Never thought I'd be chasing after my back like that. It's literally... Is it so heavy? It's literally pushing me down the hill. Okay. I've never had that before. Yeah, so it looks like our robotless base idea isn't going to work. But... wait, what's that? Is that up here or is that back down there? It's funny, I'm moving my head, I just realised as though I can... So that'll help. No, that's down there. Right next to a house. That's a fancy looking building though. I mean, it definitely does seem like there's perhaps less robots up here. So I don't know if maybe we build the main part of the base up here and then the farm down the bottom. Is this deja vu? It's like dark again when we meet the farmer. I don't know if we want to try and bring this farmer back because I think he's quite far away. See, I was thinking of making a car that would transport these. Is it going to make me a bad person if I just leave him? I don't know how much cotton we want to gather before we call it a day. I'm a bit gutted that there's robots up here. I was going to make this a bit of an exploration episode. I didn't think that we would, you know, encounter robots from the get-go. But considering there are what seems to be a lot less up here, I think we will build the base up here. Just because in the long run it'll probably be easier. Likely we'll still have to defend it and build defenses and whatnot. Another thing I've been thinking about is stairs. Ooh, I could maybe build the stairs now actually. On my way back down. It's so awesome though, we've got like a burnt forest right next to an autumn forest, and then down there we've got like flat ground to build the farms. God, but doesn't that look pretty in the nighttime? I think it looks pretty. Right. So, whoop. If I'm looking from here, where is the flat bit where we wanted to build? I mean, this looks flat. So that's the fruit shoot station, right? If I'm... see, I'm not sure what I should build it out of, because I don't want it destroyed. But I have so much stone. See, another problem I have is I don't know if robots attack your stuff without provocation. Like if they run past, they're just gonna go, ooh, I want to break this, and break it, or is it only if you've been nearby kind of thing? I think we'll just... oh god, that's a hell of an angle. Can I change that angle somehow? I'm starting to think I should have maybe brought more stone bricks. Maybe it'll be easier to build it from the bottom. Alright, let's see if I can scale this without dying. Wish me luck, guys. Oh! I mean, that works. Cool. I mean, looking here, it's not as flat as I thought it would be. Actually, here it's alright. If I maybe build some stairs heading up there. I think that's where I fell down from, right? I just have to make sure it actually meets up. Alright, let's give this a go. Can confirm it is definitely much easier building from the bottom to the top. Oh my god, it's already dug like so much into my resources. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to go back. I think the stairs are gonna be like nearly impossible to see at night time. They blend in so well with the cliff face. Now looking up here now, I don't think it's actually gonna reach it. I really hope it does. These stairs actually work surprisingly well. Even if they aren't really supported. Maybe I should have built it close, but it was as close as it could be there. Yeah, I guess we'll head back. Here we've had a nice little walk guarding the car. Thank you, Walk. Yeah, another thing is obviously building a base is going to require like an awful lot of resources. So even though this is probably going to be the next upload, I can't promise that the one after that will be, because I'm going to try and grind an awful lot of resources to try and, you know, be able to build all at once non-stop. So I might start a little other series on the side, but if I do, please don't panic. It doesn't mean I've given up on Scrap Mechanic, because I still very much am enjoying the game. And obviously the one thing we still have to do is go into one of those big buildings, the warehouses. We do need a spud gun before we can do that, so so there is still a few episodes left, at the very least. I'm hoping there'll be more, but I'm not, you know, a fancy builder, so I can't make building episodes. Look at my character's little legs flopping all about. One thing I have heard though, on the Axolot Games Twitter, the creators of Scrap Mechanic basically, that one of the next things they're working on is crude oil automation. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but I really hope in the time, like between this and my next episode, like with all the grinding, that they will automate it. Because I can imagine I'm going to go through a lot of fuel. And it would just make it easier if I didn't have to spend extra time and resources actually going to grind for the oil, as well as, you know, the metal, the stone, the wood, stuff like that. I guess all we can really do is wait and see. Now let's grab the garment boxes. And ooh, only 5. That's even better. I heard you. Right, and the next thing we're gonna do... Wait, how long did it say it was gonna take? Oh, only half a minute. But what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do while I wait... I was gonna say is feed my woks, but I see I need to defend them as well. I mean, you get these bots respawning quite an awful lot here as well, but it's not so much of an issue because the actual building, this thing is like indestructible. I guess depending on how well going to new base location, building a new base and everything goes, we might just end up moving back here anyway. So that'll be fun. Another thing my boyfriend actually pointed out to me is the fact that I say honey when it's beeswax, because you can't make wheels out of beeswax. I mean, theoretically you can't make them out of honey either, but you know. Right. Ooh, let's see what we get. A top. Okay, let's make another one. How do I change what I'm wearing? Do I have to do it in the menu? I guess we can do it in the menu after then. Ooh, there. What is going on? Oh no, I've glitched my character. Okay, all good. That was bizarre. Oh, and I think he's finished. Ooh, we got some fancy new boots. I wonder how many of these you actually get. What does this say? I'm sensitive. What's this? I mean, I look pretty awesome, if I may say so myself. Oh, I didn't realize I had... Wait, so that... Have I been running around in tattered clothes this whole time when I could have changed into these? How do you get these other things? When do they unlock? I never even realized. Like, literally, I could have changed out all of these. Well, I feel silly now. Seriously, when does that unlock? Oh, I never even looked at what we got, but it was another top, I saw that. I can't see it with these. Team Tomato. Are we Team Tomato or Team Sensitive, guys? I mean... I guess since we don't really want to wear these tattered things anymore, it's what looks better under top, I guess. I think that one looks better. It's kind of like that thing's peeking out wherever it is. Let's have a look. Oh, we look so much more awesome now. I completely missed that we unlocked those other things. Oh well. I guess now I'll go feed my cows. But before I do, I'm gonna take out some scrap wood so I don't forget that again. Look at all this corn. Yeah, I haven't got these guys like locked up, but as long as I protect them, they haven't actually wandered anywhere. Look at all this corn. I've been running out of milk because I've been making so many burgers. So every bit of corn I see now, I grab it, as you can probably tell. Another thing I want to do when we make our base at the other place is the cows. I want to make a little cow paddock. Gosh, they've demolished the stockpile of corn. Look at how much milk I'm getting as a result. Worth it. Well, they're done, and they want some more, but I have no more, so... Sorry cows, thank you for all the milk. Glad there's no limit on those guys, because can you imagine how many cows you'd have to find for something like that? Oh. I just realised we've got a ton of milk in here. My bad. I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to put all this milk now. I just realised the one thing we don't have is soil. Now I know there's a specific limit that you can plant things without getting in trouble. I say getting in trouble. Without it being unauthorized farming. So I know for these it's 9. Pretty sure for potatoes it's 6. And then for these it's 4. And I think for broccoli, pineapple, and banana it might be something different. I'm gonna Google. 1 second. Yeah, so we've got those 3 are 9, potatoes 6, bananas alongside the blueberries and the oranges are 4, and then the broccoli and the pineapples are 3. So if I was thinking if we test it with block of 9, block of 9, block of 9, block of 9, so that's 9, 18, 27, 36. So if we grab 36 soil, we'll grab some fertilizer as well, just in case. I just realised I never grabbed the seeds. That's not going to go very well, is it? There we go. So that way I can't forget how many of each I can plant because I just know that's going to happen otherwise. And I think that's everything I needed. Look at the metal bars in my character's backpack are just like, whoa, flying all over the place now. Alongside my character who flies all over the place anyway when she's sitting while driving. And again, I guess with my cars it's not surprising. I think another thing I might do at some point is rather than just having that one chest is having 4, so I can just back the car up onto the the fruit chute or the veggie chute station and just, you know, not have to worry about moving backwards and forwards all the time. Ooh, I was just gonna say, look, we've still got Betty around to protect our car, but... and then I flipped it. Come on, I didn't switch to that. I think what I will do while it's nighttime and dark and I can't really see anything is I'll continue building this staircase. And then come daytime, we shall have a look into this farming beeswax. Yeah, I could say beeswax just then, but I can't say it when I'm actually collecting it. Go figure. Like, this is the scenario I'm curious about. If a robot was there and like saw me and came running at me, would it start to destroy these stairs I'm standing on, or would it just aim to come and get me? You know what, I think I might just about make it. I'm a little bit worried about falling off the edge here, I have to say. But I think if I fall from here, that's almost certain death. Maybe at some point I will work into having an elevator or something. The elevator. The elevator as well, I can imagine, would be quite useful for, you know, transporting any cars up and down. It's gonna be a pain having them come up and down otherwise. Now the question is, have I got just enough blocks or am I just running short? I'm literally just short. How annoying is that? Oh my god. I don't know, do I want to build out of scrap metal or metal blocks for now? I suppose I may as well, there's no harm, is there? There we go. Whoop! Yeah, the last thing I want to do is fall to my death. Oh god. If I had to run up and down that in real life, I'd be pooping my pants. Then again, you really get those kind of staircases leading up to monasteries and stuff, don't you? They're a bit more twisty-turny. Mine's literally just like a straight line. Which, in a way, I guess is less aesthetically pleasing, but I mean, look at that. So, now I need some flat land to test out this farming business. But first I'm gonna get rid of this guy, because otherwise he's gonna creep up on me. Right, I'd say this looks quite flat, so grab our soil bags. And we'll start it with here. I don't know how wide 256 blocks is supposed to be. We'll just plant 9 of these. Right, and then I'm gonna grab these. I think rather safe than sorry. We'll go like that. And then I'm gonna go 256 blocks in this direction. We're gonna need much more space, aren't we? And I guess I could always just place it further this way because there is still quite a bit of leeway. So I'm just gonna do that. Gosh, that really didn't put much of a dent in the number at all. These are taking up so much more space than I thought. Then again, I don't actually need them to be on the same level if I'm having them all far apart, do I? No, I don't. As long as they're 256 blocks apart, that's what I want to test. Does it stop them from spawning? It's not very flat here, is it really? We'll give it a shot. Too steep, yeah. I'm gonna try it in the other direction. It's far less likely to be too steep because it's on the same kind of level. I was planning to do, like I said, 36, but as long as I find out the answer even with the 18. I am missing a block somewhere. Why am I not surprised? Right. So that was... I'm gonna add an extra stone block because we had one missing. And that is 256 blocks. But if I put these down now, I kind of wish I had more buckets for this. Because the water is quite a way away. I think we will start by planting... What should we plant? Well, I know carrots, beets and tomatoes, they only need 9 each, so I'll plant some of these, since we need those. Yeah. So this shouldn't trigger a prompt. Oh, would you look at that? 3 in 1 throw. And that was only one kind of made up for it, I guess. That was none at all. And then while I'm walking past here, nice thing is I can just look out for these corn things. We will find out if 256 blocks is enough, or if it's going to give us a warning. Yeah, there's not much oil and clams in there, but better than nothing. Yeah, I think I will fertilize them just in case. That's the first section watered. It's 3 PM in game now. It's all of them planted now. All of them fertilized as well. That looks kind of pretty. It's the first time I fertilized. So I think it halves the growth time if you fertilize them. And I believe these normally take 20 minutes to grow, so it should only be 10 minutes. It should take us to midnight, which is supposed to be the raid time. So I guess if I don't have a warning by 6 PM it should be fine, right? Guess all I can do is wait and see. I'm gonna put myself on a little pedestal and wait it out, I guess. I mean, looking at this, I could have moved it over a whole bunch more. Just don't know how far away I was from, you know, having that on flat ground. I think it was quite far, to be honest. I mean, look at that. It would have been like maybe up there or something. I think I'll get rid of this in the meantime though. It's past 6 PM now and still no warning, so I guess we're good, and that at least 256 blocks is a-okay. Maybe once I've got a few defenses up and running, we'll test to see just how close they can move without triggering a raid. Thought that cow was lying down then. Oh, it's like a little built-in paddock. I like this. These, right? It's supposed to be a rare drop. I see them everywhere. Yeah, I guess I'll wait this out. Just so we can definitely confirm that at least 256 blocks is good. Well guys, I think it's suffice to say it is now 1 AM in game. We've had no warnings for unauthorized farming. It looks like not all of these... oh yeah, because it took me a while to water them. So yeah, it looks like 256 blocks is all good. But yeah, I'll work for these 4 to finish. But I think I may as well end this episode now that I have the answer for possibly you, but definitely for me. As I said earlier, I will possibly make an episode on something else on another game, but don't worry, I will come back to this. It's just I really would like to get some grinding done. Can you see my staircase back here? Before we hopefully go into building the base like on a really big scale. So yeah, don't panic. It's all good. But as for this episode, I think I will leave it here. So I'm just gonna run back to safety because I think I just heard a robot, and then I will say goodbye. So yeah, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. I don't know if I've already said that, but I guess it's quite a long-winded episode, so don't blame me. Yeah, I will hopefully see you next time, whether it is Scrap Mechanic or perhaps you'll give whatever other game I decide to give a go. And yeah, bye!